All right, AJT Jungle. So I know a lot of you are dealing with the same situation that I'm dealing with right now. And of course, as we've been talking, you got conflicted feelings about it. So when you reach max loss, and this is what happened, and it's nothing that I did wrong. Okay, number one, is nothing that I did wrong. It's the way that I've traded, every day coming in. Okay, the aggressive entry, taking out the pre-market low. We stalled out here and then reversed all the way back. And it's a max loss stop. Okay, so I waited. We came all the way back. Waited to lose the 5-minute opening range low. Got in. Probably could have taken profit here, but I was waiting for 556. But then it turned around and never came back. And another max loss stop. So 2 max loss stops equals a max loss day for me. So, how do we deal with that? Number one, in your rules of engagement, you've got to have a rule that addresses max loss stops. Okay, you got to have a rule to address that. And my suggestion to everybody is to shut down and walk away. Okay, shut it down and walk away. That's my suggestion. Clear your mind, go do something enjoyable. Don't stress it. Even if you made the mistakes. Even if I made 2 mistakes, I'm still gonna take a break, and I can address this later this evening. Okay, but obviously this stop is not working for me. But unfortunately, I hit max loss, so I can't take any more trades. And what happens is one of the traps you fall into is trying to size up and get a bigger move, or just try to get a bigger move. Just hold a trade longer than you normally would to try and make it back. Okay, that's a trap, that you fall into. Another one is if you do take another trade, and it turns out to be a winning trade. Like Meta, we were looking at it, and I was thinking about, getting in Meta. I was thinking about getting in Nvidia, but I've got to stick to my rules. Because what happens if you get in a trade and it works? Let's go back to Meta. Let's say I got in Meta with double size here, and then this turned around and ran up. This would have stopped me out again. Okay? It probably would have stopped you out again because you're double size and you're taking twice the loss. So you're just increasing the hole that you're in, increasing the frustration and all of that stuff. But let's say you do take this and you do get a winning trade. That's one of the worst things that can happen, because then your whole focus is going to be taking trades and trying to make back your losses. So you've got one good trade. Obviously, it's not going to replace all of the money that you lost. So you're going to have to keep trading. And that does not work. Okay, so by the end of the day, too many times I've hit max loss, nailed a good trade, and then by the end of the day, I've doubled the loss, my max loss. That one winning trade will change your whole mindset, and you will start taking everything you see. And that's not a good thing to do. So these are just a couple of the traps. And I know I have to set the example and stick to the rules. Because if I don't do it, are you going to do it? No. This isn't do as I say, not as I do. This is do as I say, as I do it. So I hope you guys get this message. These losing days are the best teaching moments. Not saying that I want any more than what I get, because I get the average, and that's all I want. But on those losing days and these things, they are the best teachable moments. So I can't trade anymore today, but I'll be here for those of you that haven't hit max loss. I hope you nail. Meta was good. Microsoft was good. Well, no, it wasn't good. It did. If you got profit, yeah, you got a base hit on this. But if it didn't hit your profit target, that one wasn't good. Nvidia was really nice. So you had opportunities. AMD was just absolutely insane. This is one that would have driven you crazy. But this is the market that we're in today. So it's the market that we're in today. Easy to hit max loss on a couple of trades. Easy to dig a hole that is just going to haunt you the rest of the weekend. Just accept the day for one of those days that things didn't work, and you come back the next day. And if you want to talk to anybody about that, talk to Vic. He's the most recent person that experienced that. From yesterday, he could have easily kept going and dug a deeper hole because the stock just wasn't working. But he waited, he came in today, and he's back on track. So if you guys, again, if you have any problems with this, you need any more guidance on this, that's what the one-on-one mentoring sessions are for. And I know it's not going to be what you want to hear, but it's going to be what you need to hear if you want to go any further than you're going. Alright, so let's take that into the weekend, swirl it around in your brain a little bit, and if you don't have a process for dealing with a max loss day, then let's get that into your ROEs, or rules of engagement.